The ShootQ contact form can be added to your website so that whenever a client fills out the form, a lead will automatically be generated in ShootQ. ShootQ will then notify you via email that you have a new lead. To create a contact form, first, go to the Contact Form section in the Settings tab. Before creating the form, you may want to designate referral types. The list of referrals in this section can be added to any form you create, allowing clients to select from this list to indicate who recommended them to you. This is an optional feature, but to create a new referral type, simply click the button, type in the referral name, and click Save. You can also edit or archive referral types, and archived referrals will no longer appear on the contact form. Next, go to the Themes section to customize the look and feel of the form. To create a new theme, click the plus icon and give the theme a name. You can then set the colors for the various elements on the contact form. You also have the option to choose whether you want the form to have square or rounded edges, and you can change the label on the Submit button, for example, changing it from Submit to Send. Additionally, you can toggle an option to show a Google map of your studio's location. Once the theme is configured, save your work. You can create multiple themes if you plan to have multiple contact forms. After creating a theme, head back to Settings, Contact Form so you can build your form. Click the plus icon and give your form a name. You can type a welcome message that will appear at the top of the form if you'd like. On the far right, you can select your theme from the drop-down menu. Then, configure the fields that will appear on the form. Certain fields, like first name, last name, and email, are required, as they are necessary to create a lead in ShootQ. However, you can change the names of these fields. For example, you might label the email field as email address instead. Any field name can be customized in this way. Below, you'll find additional fields you can add to the form. Simply check the visible box next to the ones you want to include. You can also make fields required, meaning the client must fill them out before submitting their information. Some fields have drop-down options that clients can select from, such as the Referral Types field, where you can choose which referral options to make visible. Once you've configured your fields, you can add a custom thank you message that will appear after the client submits their information. If you leave this field blank, a generic thank you message will appear instead. You can also add a redirect URL, which will take the client to a specific web page, for example, your website homepage, 5 seconds after they see the thank you message. If left blank, the client will remain on the thank you page. It's recommended to enable CAPTCHA to prevent spam leads. You can also enable an autoresponder, which will automatically email the client after they submit their information. This email template can be created under the Email Templates section of the Settings tab and selected here. Once the form is fully configured, click Apply. You can then preview your updates in the upper right corner. Your form will display all the fields you made visible, along with the options for referrals, and the Google map will appear if you enabled it in the theme you selected. To add the form to your website, you can use the provided URL as a hyperlink, so that when clients click on your Contact tab, they'll see the form. Alternatively, you can embed the form on your website using the iframe code, though you'll need to know how to adjust the HTML code on your website for this option. Once the form is set up, click the Save button. You can create as many forms as you need, which is especially helpful if you have multiple websites or blogs. This will make it easy to capture leads automatically.